Anna manages Park Stewards volunteer program and coordinates community partnerships surrounding stewardship and conservation in the city of Chattanooga parks. Anna previously coordinated environmental programs involving the protection and restoration of Virginia's portion of the Chesapeake Bay watershed. She has a master's in environmental management from the Nicholas School of Environment and Earth Sciences at Duke. So Anna, it's all yours.
Thank you, Susan, and thanks everybody for having me. So I just wanted to give everybody a little overview of what we do at Chattanooga Parks, and especially in regards to our Park Stewards program. I work for the Park Maintenance Division. Our mission is to enhance quality of life by providing safe and inviting green spaces. You can see here the number of different parks and greenways that we manage within the division. And you're probably most familiar with the downtown river parks. So that would include Coolidge, Renaissance, Ross's Landing, the iconic Walnut Street Bridge. But we also have a whole bunch of different community and neighborhood parks. And so here you can see a map of those parks. Of course, they're scattered throughout the city. Probably the most well-known ones are Greenway Farms in Hickson and Heritage Park over in East Brainerd, which I know we've talked about the tornado. It was greatly impacted by the tornado with trees down as well. But we also have our smaller neighborhood parks, a variety of different places for people to gather. And then we have an extensive system of greenways and trails. On the left, you'll see a picture of Stringer's Ridge. That's our urban wilderness on the North Shore that has a whole bunch of mountain biking and hiking trails. The next photo is the South Chickamauga Creek Greenway, which is runs from the Tennessee River Walk almost to Camp Jordan. We're working on completing a small 3-mile section, but when we're done, it'll be 13 miles long completed. We also have the North Chickamauga Greenway located at our Greenway Farms Park. And then, of course, the Tennessee River Walk, which everyone is probably most familiar with. So that's jointly managed by Hamilton County and the city. The city starts at about the Bluffview district and goes all the way to the current end, which is at Wheelan Foundry down in St. Elmo. And that's where you'll find our parks office. As the parks outreach coordinator, one of the many things I do is I manage our Park Steward volunteer program. We aim to improve the environmental and aesthetic quality of our parks and greenways through volunteerism. We're looking to provide opportunities to actively contribute to our operations for maintenance, provide a positive service experience, and build public awareness of the value of our park system. So we do this in 2 different ways. We provide long-term opportunities and also episodic opportunities for volunteers. First up, we have our Adopt a Park type program. So these are the different positions in that program. Basically, they're based on whether you would be adopting a park, a section of a trail, or one of our, what we like to call our environmental assets. So that would be like the rain gardens that Lynn was talking about. And so these are some examples of what the positions would require. And it basically differs based on which park or trail you use and what you're interested in as well. We are increasing our pollinator habitat and our native plant landscaping in our parks. We've got some new sites at Toccoa Park and Heritage Park and Manturing and Jefferson. So we do need some assistance with native plant maintenance, and it's a good way to learn about native plants as well. So with these positions, you go out on your own and check on your site. And we ask that you do it a minimum of twice a month, and how long you're out there depends on what all needs to be done. And then lead steward is something that you can apply for after you've been a year with one of these other 3 programs. So this is our current list of locations. The orange dots are ones that have assignments, and then the yellow pins are ones that need assignments. we always have sites where, you know, that we could use more than one volunteer. So we can always work with people on that, on what is most interesting for them and what they want to get involved in. So I mentioned the other way to get involved is through our special event and workday opportunities. We do a lot of invasive removal. I know somebody asked about that earlier. We are always fighting invasive species on our park property. So we use volunteers to do that kind of work. We usually hold a weed wrangle in March and other work days. We do tree planting, pollinator garden planting. Those are probably the ones that would be of most interest to you all, but we also do painting and litter pickup and all that other kind of sort of maintenance and operation stuff. And just a side note that we've sort of, like Lynn said, with Rain Garden Guardians, we've been holding off on our in-person work days because of the COVID pandemic, but we are gradually ramping up with some safety protocols in place. So we will have some opportunities coming up soon. So I like to see that, I like to show people that through these opportunities, there's so much that all of our volunteers contribute to our parks. You know, Lynn talked about the importance of cleaner water, healthier ecosystems, and more pollinators, but also providing inviting and safer spaces for people to enjoy our outdoors and get to know our outdoors. This just sort of shows what our park stewards contributed to in 2019. So we had about 20 park and trail stewards and did about 33 different projects and work days and had 15 Rain Garden Guardian days. So with that, it was about 2,000 hours. And then finally, so if you're interested in the program or want to learn more or just want to be part of our newsletter, this is where you can find all your information. It's our volunteer hub. It's our one-stop shop for everything. So you just go to timecats.org/CHA-Parks, click on the Join Us button to sign up and to get updates. And then if you're interested in events, like when we start up Rain Garden Guardians again, you'll find it on the events tab. Or if you're interested in applying for one of those longer term opportunities, you would apply for your assignments. And then my email is right here if you have any questions about park stewards or outreach in general in parks, or just general questions about parks. And that's all I have.
I would say contact Anna. All right. Well, I would like us to all do the old Zoom wave and thank Anna for joining us and enlightening us. And I hope this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship, as the saying goes. And thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you.